7 steps to communicate your needs effectively in a relationship. In this video, I'll show you also how to stop taking things personally. Welcome to Lifestyle Therapy channel. Stay tuned. Number 1. Realize that having needs is not selfish or weak. For some reason, there's this idea that having needs makes someone selfish or needy. Please, let that go. Sometimes we feel this way, because we think the needs of others should come first. But how can you be available as your best self for others, if you're not taking care of yourself? When you're happy and taken care of, it's more of a joy than a burden to take care of the needs of others. It will take some time to get over the negative ideas about having needs, so be gentle and patient with yourself through this process. Just remind yourself that we all have needs, and there's nothing wrong or greedy about having them. Recognizing and attending to your needs is part of self-love and care. Be good to yourself, honor your needs. Number 2, identify your needs. For many of us, our needs aren't even on the radar. Simply taking a moment to ask yourself what they are, can give you answers you never knew were there. So ask yourself, what are my needs? What are my personal prerequisites for happiness? Not what the commercials or your friends are telling you. What is your soul telling you? Do you need more creativity, passion, fun? More time in nature? Less stress? Once you've started discovering what your needs are, check in with yourself often. Are your needs being met right now? If not, how can you make that happen? Number 3, clearly communicate your needs. Find the best time to sit with your partner and talk with them about your needs and expectations. Let them know what you need from them and why. Talk about how you feel when they don't do what you need from them. Use I statements. So instead of saying, "You never help me with the dishes," say, "I feel overwhelmed when I'm left to do the dishes by myself." It can be tough to start letting others know what we need. We're afraid of looking selfish or placing burdens on others. Let go of this. By communicating your needs to others, you're creating a mutually respectful environment, one where they'll feel free to express their needs too. So really, telling people what you need is pretty selfless. Just be ready to hear and honor theirs as well. Communicating our needs requires and creates a great deal of respect and authenticity in our relationships. When you're honoring one another's needs, you're creating the opportunity for greater authenticity, respect, accountability, and love. Number 4, don't use victimized language. Refusing to act victimized is an important principle in general. When you talk about what you want, steer clear of speaking in ways that sound victimized or childish. Maintaining a child victim role leads to chronic passivity. It's important not to be passive-aggressive toward loved ones. You shouldn't punish them for not knowing instinctively what you want, or for failing to read your mind. Number 5, offer solutions and have a clear understanding of next steps. Before meeting with your partner, think through objections they may have, and brainstorm solutions. So when you meet, you can provide clear solutions that will allow you to get your needs met. Allow them to also share their ideas of how you can get what you need as well. Be open to compromise, and end the conversation with a clear understanding of what both of you will do. You can state specifically what you both have agreed to. This will eliminate misunderstandings. Number 6, reward good behavior and ignore the bad. Once the conversation is over, know that it's just the beginning. In order for change to happen and a new behavior to form, it takes time. So when your partner reverts back to their old behavior, ignore it. And when they show they've implemented the agreed upon steps, acknowledge them and reward them. Specifically state that you're happy, or proud of them for making this change, and you can kiss them or hug them, or do whatever action you like to show your appreciation. Number 7, have patience. It's a process for new habits to form. So it's important that you have patience with yourself and your partner. Be careful of your thoughts. Don't adopt negative thinking when your partner resorts back to their old behavior. And be open to having the conversation. if either one of you find the plan isn't working. Eight ways to courageously express and negotiate your needs. 1. Decide that your needs, and your partner's needs are equally important. Both have validity. 2. Remember how courageous you have already been in many areas of your life. Tap into this courage, let it support you throughout your conversations. 3. Believe a mutual solution that meets individual needs is possible. Entering the conversation with an attitude of positive expectancy gives you a far greater chance of success. 4. Drop your assumptions and judgments about the other person and situation. 5. Avoid the blame game. It has no place in a healthy relationship. 6. Communication is a dance, and preparation can help or hinder it from the very beginning. Be clear on what you need. 7. Listen. Seek to truly understand what your partner needs. 8. Breathe. In order for us to have happy and fulfilling relationships, we need to assert our needs effectively, without resorting to attacks or defensiveness. What someone says has everything to do with them, and very little to do with you. To get access to the latest from Lifestyle Therapy, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Number 1. Stop worrying so much about what other people think of you. The only reason why you would take something someone says about you personally, is if the approval of the person you're interacting with, is important to you. Realize the following: the truth is, not everyone has to like and accept you. In addition, you can't control what others think of you, even if you follow all of the rules, and do everything right. How others respond to you is outside of your circle of influence. If you accept yourself, and act in the way that you think is right, you'll attract people who will accept you for who you are. That is, people around whom you don't have to worry about what they're thinking of you, because you know they love you. Number 2, realize that some people say stupid things. When most people talk, they aren't thinking about you, or anyone else. It does take some time, energy, and skill to formulate an intentional dig at someone. In other words, most people are not going to waste their time thinking of ways to intentionally hurt someone. Most people aren't thinking about you and your sensitivities. There are many people who say hurtful things because they don't know how to express themselves, and they are oblivious to their audience. This is no excuse for rude behavior, but at least you know in some instances it is not about you. What people say is always more about themselves than anyone else. Number 3, take time to react. Many times, we don't even give the other person a chance to explain before we jump in and speak our minds. Make sure you slow down, take some deep breaths, and really listen to the other person before you jump to conclusions. You might end up totally misconstruing their meaning, or mishearing them altogether. Oftentimes, when we react immediately after someone finishes speaking, we haven't even allowed ourselves the time to process the words coming out of the other person's mouth. Use your active listening skills, and try not to give a response until you have thoroughly heard the other person out. Number 4, refocus your attention. When you take things personally, you shift your attention from what someone said or did, to how you feel. Those feelings can intensify if you fixate on them. You might even catch yourself rehearsing over and over what you would have said back to the person if you could. This is known as ruminating. There are a number of strategies to help you stop ruminating over a problem. Some of these include: try mindfulness exercises. Be present in the moment, which will bring you away from a previous moment that you're ruminating about. Take a walk. Get a change of scenery to distract your mind from the problem. Number 5. Ask yourself what else the comment or behavior might mean. For example, if someone doesn't smile or say hello, they might be shy, have something on their mind, or they didn't see you. If someone is critical, they may genuinely want to help you, and it might not be intended as a personal attack. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you find it useful, don't forget to share it, and make sure to subscribe to see more video in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.